Hello boys and girls, my name is Pastor Leticia and I'm really excited to meet you. Today is an exciting day. We get to learn about God. Mateo's going to tell us all about it. Let's see what he's up to.
Hey everyone, my name is Mateo and I work here as a builder. I am part of a construction crew that works together to build all sorts of projects, from playgrounds to houses. Hey, I have an idea. Would all of you like to be my builder buddies and build with me today? Great. Before we can start building anything, we have to get ready to work. While we're on this job site, we have to put on our hard hats. These hats are hard to protect our heads. So let me see all of my builder buddies put on your hard hats with me. Those look great on you. Now, we can't build anything if we don't have our tools. Let's all put on our tool belts. These tools will help us today. Great job. Now that we're dressed and ready to build, let's get our bodies warmed up and ready by singing a song together. Everyone, stand up and sing with me.
Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're sad, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're happy, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're scared, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're silly, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're sad, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're happy, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're scared, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're silly, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend.
That was so much fun. All my builder buddies can sit back down. Oh, builders, that sound means that we have a call coming in from my boss, Dozer. Dozer helps us know the building plans for the day. To listen to Dozer's message, we just have to click the button on our walkie-talkie and say, "Come in, Dozer." So, let's do it together. Repeat after me. Come in, Dozer.
10-4, Mac. We have a big problem. There is a hole on top of the house. I need you to climb up the ladder and fix the leaky roof as soon as you can. Over and out.
Up on the roof, climbing a tall ladder? I cannot do this. I'm so scared to be way up high. What am I going to do? Whoa, this warning light means my emotions are getting out of control, but I think these signs will help me know what to do with how I'm feeling. The first sign says to stop and think about what we're feeling. Let's look at some different feelings to see which one matches how I'm feeling right now. I'm not really feeling mad, and I'm definitely not feeling happy. I feel a little sad, but I think what I'm really feeling is scared. Builder buddies, did my face look scared? You're right, I am feeling scared. Now that I've stopped and figured out how I'm feeling, I need to look around at what's making me feel this way. I was feeling scared because I have to climb up a tall ladder and fix the leaky roof that is so high in the sky. Now that I've looked around to see what's making me feel scared, it's time to listen. I always love listening to my friend. Tally Toolbox, because he has all the tools we need to fix any problem that comes our way. Builders, help me find Tally Toolbox. Everybody say this after me. Tally, Tally, where are you?
Hi there, builder buddies. Listen up. Have I got a story for you? Whenever you don't know what to do with your feelings, the best thing to listen to is a story from God's Word. Do my builder buddies know what God's Word is?
The Bible!
That's right! Long ago, God's people kept doing the wrong things and not doing what God wanted them to do. So, for 7 years, God allowed their enemies to rule over them. God's people were so scared that they hid inside caves in the mountains. Can you show me how God's people looked when they were scared? Let me see you all make a scared face. You do look scared. Now, their enemies, the Midianites, were so mean and were destroying all the food that God's people planted. So finally, God's people prayed and asked God for help. On the count of 3, say help, like God's people did when they prayed. 1, 2, 3.
Help!
Good job, builders. Because God was with his people, he heard their prayers and sent an angel to a man named Gideon. Gideon was scared that the Midianites would come take away his food, so he was hiding as he prepared wheat. That's when the angel of the Lord appeared to him. The angel said to Gideon, "Mighty warrior, the Lord is with you." Gideon did not feel very mighty. Remember, he was hiding because he was scared the enemy would come take his food. So Gideon asked the angel why God's people were having so many troubles. The angel told Gideon that the Lord would give him the strength to save Israel, but Gideon was still scared. So Gideon asked God to do something that would show that he was really going to help Gideon save the people. Gideon put a piece of wool on the ground outside his cave. Before Gideon went to sleep, he asked God to make the wool wet and the ground around it dry. If God did this, Gideon would know that God was with him, and he wouldn't be scared to do what God wanted him to do. So Gideon went to check the wool early the next morning. The ground was dry, and the wool was so wet that Gideon was able to squeeze so much water into a bowl. But Gideon was still feeling scared. So he asked God to do one more thing. He set out the wool again and asked God to make the wool dry and the ground wet. Builders, do you think God made the wool dry and the ground wet?
Yes!
You got it! The next morning, Gideon saw that the ground was wet and the wool was dry. Now Gideon was sure that God was with him and would give him the power to do what God wanted him to do. When Gideon was scared, God was with him. If you are feeling scared, you can pray and ask God to help you, because He is with you too. Thanks for listening. Here's one of my special tools to help you remember what you heard from God's Word today.
When you're feeling scared, God is with you. You can use me to smash your fears away as you remember that when I'm scared, God is with me.
Now, I know that when I'm scared, God is with me. Listening to God's Word and hearing that He is with me when I'm scared has smashed my scared feelings away. Builders, say this with me. When I'm scared, God is with me. I don't feel scared anymore because I know that God is with me. You see, builder buddies, when we stop, look, and listen, we can see that God is greater than our feelings and that He knows everything. This is a great time to stop and worship God. Stand with me and worship.
I can stop and think about what I feel. I can look for help and see if what I feel is real. I can listen to hear what God has got to say. then I can move along and have a good day. God is greater, greater than our feelings, and He knows everything. God is greater, greater than our feelings, and He knows everything. God knows everything. I can stop and think about what I feel. I can look for help and see if what I feel is real. I can listen to hear what God has got to say. Then I can move along and have a good day. God is greater, greater than our feelings, and He knows everything. God is greater, greater than our feelings, and He knows everything. God knows everything. I can stop and think about what I feel. I can look for help and see if what I feel is real. I can listen to hear what God has got to say. Then I can move along and have a good day. Then I can move along and have a good day.
On or off the job site this week, no matter what you're feeling, remember to stop and think about what you're feeling. Then look around to see why you're feeling that way. If you're not sure, you can always look for help from your family, teachers, or even friends too. Then don't forget to listen to what God says in His Word. Today, when we listen to God's Word, we heard that when we're scared, God is with us. Let me hear all of my builder buddies say this after me. One more time. When I'm scared, God is with me. Perfect. God is with you, and He loves you. He is greater than all of your feelings. I hope you'll come back to the job site next week for another fun building project. Until then, I hope you have a handy dandy day.